New information into a story we brought you last night at 11. A Detroit man died after his car was hit by a driver who was trying to get away from police. Glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 11. I'm Devin Skillian.
I'm Kimberly Gill. That crash happened around 9:15 in the southbound lanes of the Southfield Freeway near Schoolcraft on Detroit's west side. Victor Williams talked to residents tonight whose fences and lawns were damaged in the crash.
Well, someone with MSP tells me that they were not actively pursuing this vehicle when the crash happened, but you can see where exactly these tire marks started after the vehicle went airborne coming off of the interstate and then ending right over here, resulting in damage of this property, as well as someone dying, an innocent driver in their 50s.
My husband thought it was a thunderstorm, and I said, no, that's not a thunderstorm. After a while, we saw all the lights had lit our house up. It was so many back there.
What this woman is describing are the sounds that came with the fatal car crash outside the back of her home.
I had my granddaughter, and they was like, she don't want to see this.
That killed an innocent driver in his late 50s.
There's a person in there that's dead right behind your house in a truck. You know, so it was just kind of a somber night.
Her garage and fence now damaged to the point where she's worried about having to repair it herself. The driver, allegedly on the run from police, identified as a man in his 20s, only suffered minor injuries.
It's so dangerous back there.
It's the same scenario for her neighbor who feels horrible about the life that was lost. The truck the victim was in crumbled like a can of Coke that ended up facing the opposite direction it was originally traveling.
Oh, the truck was very balled up. That's tragic, you know, and I prayed last night to see, making sure that anybody that, that was in this accident, there was no life lost.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened, and MSP says it could have all been prevented.
Pretty sad night.
If the driver on the run just stopped.
It's tragedy that things like this just kind of happen, but we have a lot of accidents that come back on this service drive over here.
Now, part of the reason why residents are saying that this is a hot spot for accidents is because people hardly stop at the stop signs, either coming off of the interstate or the service drive. And now, along with this stop sign being down from the accident, there's a whole lot of concern about what could happen going forward. On the west side, Victor Williams, Local 4.